So as you know, I've been working on the P1438 IGBT faults which lock out the IGBTs, possibly due to a sensor failure, temperature sensor failure, or possibly a failure inside the circuit board itself, one of the layers. So what I've done is I drilled holes in two of the IGBTs after studying the circuit of one I'd assembled earlier on. And we've got a voltage comparison, a voltage checking chip if you like, which then drives these optos, and these optos are enabled when the board is okay, so it sort of means that all these driver segments of the IGBT can operate when these optos are on. So on the P1438 ones, there's a transistor here, and that was not being turned on, so the optos weren't operating and the IGBT was locked out. So I did a little hole in here, removed the transistor and bridged it over to the emitter to the collector, so it was permanently on, and this IGBT recovered and works now correctly. So that was a good success. So I thought, well, rinse and repeat. So this is a second IGBT which actually just come out of a customer's car very recently, exactly the same fault, and I've done the same trick, but I've drilled a bigger hole so better access. Using some cutters, I'll show you those in a minute, and I've done exactly the same bridge and the fault code has gone. However, the IGBT doesn't operate, so the fault code's gone as it did with this one when I did the bridge. So something's changed, but the IGBT itself still isn't operating, so I'm not getting a response from my setup here. So if I turn it on, power it up, so it's live now, it's powered up. So if I turn the ignition on, we get the red light. That means that the IMA is powered and is all good to go. And that is correct. And that's exactly the same as happens with this one, because we've got rid of that fault code, so it doesn't stop the IMA from engaging. However, when I try to command assist the motor, red bulb here does not light up with this IGBT, so I don't really know quite what's going on. There must be another fault in here somewhere. I don't think it's been locked out in any other way, so I might actually disassemble this one, sacrifice this one, disassemble it fully and try and keep the circuit board intact with the connections and see if I can actually do a little bit more fault finding in there. So it's weird, that one recovered with the bridge and the fault code's gone, and that actually operates correctly and the bulb here lights up when assist is commanded. This one did not recover, although the fault code's gone, but the IGBT still doesn't function. So it's all a bit weird, but I'll need to do some more work on the circuit board, I think. So I'll just turn it all off now. So the red bulb here just tells me the high voltage capacitors are discharging. It's like my bleed resistor if you like. Just turn it all off. So I'm going to take this one out and try and open it up a bit more. I might probe around a little bit more in the hole, but it's just very weird that it had the P1438 fault exactly the same as this one, but this one's recovered with the bridge and this one hasn't. Very odd, but the fault code has gone in both, so that is very strange. Anyway, I'll keep working on it.